Hello everyone, and welcome to Terra Invicta. This is a game I've been really excited for. It just came out the 26th, so we're going to go ahead and get started with this. This first one's going to be a long one, so I will say that the next ones will be 30-minute videos, but this is just a long one to get us off on the right foot, I would say. I did play a little bit, mainly to not bore y'all through the whole process of learning. So I did play, or I did get a little bit into the story, but other than that, I typically ignored most of the pop-ups just so I could learn the basics and hopefully experience everything for the first time with y'all. Faction fleet name. No idea. Sure. This will be our faction name. I guess it's customized. Okay. We'll keep it normal. We're going to protect humanity by resisting the alien invasion. I'm kind of envisioning a little bit of an XCOM kind of vibe here, so hopefully that's what we get. Really love games with art like this in the background. It's so cool. I think it really shows that they put in the extra effort to like invest into the story and give it a little love. But yeah, super excited to play. I know when I was going through the little tutorial run through, I was pretty close to setting up a moon base early game because I kind of like hyper focused that, but we're definitely going to be about space here. I know I want to just full send, get some of that stuff working. And the game's super interesting so far, especially the first contact. I think that's really important when it comes to alien games like this. Like XCOM, I feel does that really well when it comes to the first contact between sentient species and the human race. That's probably one of the more scarier, subtle nuances that can help build the whole conflict over a longer term of, time.
We remember the day the stars answered, the day we learned we were not alone. As a familiar sun rose on an unfamiliar universe, some of us saw wondrous possibility and others existential danger. The astronomers had insisted that the bright streak in the sky was no natural phenomenon. Most of us didn't really believe them until it burned through our atmosphere and crashed in a remote region, leaving only wreckage and uncertainty. In our ignorance, we fractured, taking refuge in our most primal emotions. Each of us saw what we wanted to see. Everyone loves heroes, depends on them, to save us from evil, lead us through darkness. Problem is, real heroes are always ignored. What no one understands is that being shot at is easy. The hard part is convincing someone they're drowning before it's too damn late.
Okay, nice little intro there. So a UFO crashed on Earth. It crashed into the Mashhad region in Iran. Sorry if I butcher that. While the wreckage is unrecoverable, we suspect alien life forms escaped into the surrounding countryside.
Greetings, Commander. I am pleased to report the Council has appointed you leader of our organization. I am Fiona Ayawade, your Chief of Staff. While most of the world is reacting with fascination at the arrival of an alien species on Earth, we represent a small group who believes the aliens' crash landing and disappearance may signify a potential threat. We intend to build an international organization capable of investigating and, if necessary, combating any danger aliens may pose.
Okay. So basically, kind of starting off, just got to investigate this crash site. And I'll try to talk through some of the stuff I'm doing here and there, so it doesn't look like, you know, completely just me flipping through screens and stuff. And I'll probably focus on the important story pop-up events. But just to get started, we have counselors here, and this is pretty much how we, you know, spread our influence throughout the game. We have these individuals that will, you know, do whatever we want them to do, depending on their skill set. Right now we have someone from America, and I believe someone from India, if I'm correct. Yeah, from India.
Ready for my mission.
We need to go ahead and send
Reporting
someone to
in.
investigate that alien crash site in Iran. So we're going to take Chris here, who was in America to begin with, and we're going to send
On the
him
way to
over
the target site.
the Middle East
Ready.
there and take care of investigating this crash site. Well, we're going to use this counselor to find out where we want to like really set up. So these nations have something called control nodes, which we're going to need to use to gain influence in that country. We'll slowly get their GDP, research. If they have a space program, we'll get boost, which helps us put stuff into space. And I know some of the higher nation, or the more powerful nations like America, I believe Russia and China, and you know, some of the global superpowers are going to be a little more difficult for our faction, or for any faction really, to set up shop. So right now it kind of seems like Norway and Finland over there is looking pretty good. Australia's also looking pretty good. You know what? We'll set up in the Pacific, why not? The Indo-Pacific Coalition. Let's see if we can get Australia. We'll start in Australia. But you can also spend influence, which is another some points and resources you have to help in certain missions.
Taking control.
And we're going to use influence to kind of get grounded in Australia over there. And then we'll probably try to work our way up to Japan. And if we can, we might establish in Mexico or the United States. But we'll try to grab stuff with the space hooligan stuff in there, so we can get increased boost. We want to make a moon base. That would be cool. We need to start XCOM. We can also recruit new counselors, so I'm just gonna take a look-see at who we got here. This person looks interesting. He's an officer. Yeah, we'll take him, mainly because he will allow us to defend interests, set national policy, and assault alien nests and stuff like that. So we'll grab him. And we don't have enough influence for anybody else right now, but we have an extra counselor to do
Ready for my mission.
stuff. So we're probably gonna... No, we'll set him to
Headed
investigate
there now.
alien activity, and we'll get Chris here to...
Where to?
I guess not. Okay. Well...
Where do you need
use
me?
him to come back to Australia and see if he can grab anything. We are running a little low on the influence, but...
Putting
Let
our
him
people
be.
in place.
We'll get settled eventually. And also some cool stuff around. There is the International Space Station, and you can zoom all the way out, like all the orbital bodies in the solar system. Very cool. We can go check out Saturn, see all its moons and orbital asteroids. And I think the coolest thing about this game is that you can establish bases on, I think, almost anything. Like this random asteroid out in the middle of nowhere. you can just go establish stuff on it. Pretty sure you can't establish anything on the sun, unfortunately, but very excited for this game. And there are space stations. If I can get one, will it show me? I don't know if it will or not. Oh, it did for a second. Hold on, let me grab that. I want to show you all this orbital installation of the International Space Station there. All your little structures can be seen in space, and it has little components to it too, which I thought was really cool.
Flight controllers, about 15 seconds to CSMAC.
And you can hear radio chatter and stuff. Really cool. Again, I cannot overstate how freaking excited I am. But we'll go ahead and confirm the assignments. So we go in like weekly intervals, and I think a week or two will go by before we can assign new assignments to our counselors. But we'll go ahead and just speed it up here. Over here on the left, we're going to have pop-up events of just what happened. So there was an alien crash. We began our legendary coalition. And I believe there's other factions that we've already met. So these are the factions here. Servants, I think, are like ones that try to, well, be servants to the aliens. We may now recruit our faction's management team. We can stand up coalition operations. We are selecting our internal management team to help oversee our affairs while we are gathering personnel from a variety of disciplines. At your directive, we will emphasize a particular specialty. We can get influence, engineers for research, officers and operators for ops, and financiers and investors for money income. I'm going to go ahead with scientists and engineers because I want to get to space pretty quick. I want to be leading when it comes to space. Will it be good for us overall? I don't know. But if we're fighting a spacefaring civilization, I'd imagine we need to get there pretty quick. But I'll go ahead and speed this up real quick. Okay, the UN Security Council meets. The UN Security Council is met to discuss the alien arrival. Unfortunately, the hoped for show of international unity did not materialize, with China, Russia, and the United States accusing each other of hiding knowledge about the alien crash and preventing full access to the site. We have an opportunity to shape events to our advantage, even make our cause directly to the nations of the world. However, with the eyes of the world on the meetings, our counselor's risk of exposure to the enemy is extremely high. I'm going to go ahead and deliver our manifesto to the world, mainly because, you know, I would like a unified Earth
They are
people.
here to cleanse our sick world. The aliens are our saviors, and all who oppose them are enemies of the future.
So this, I guess, this is another person that delivered their manifesto to the UN Security Council, like us. And
Here's what we found.
It was just the servants. So, investigated alien activity mission complete. I have learned some useful information from my investigation of the UFO crash site in Iran. We receive a small bonus to our xenobiology research going forward. Okay. We have completed investigate alien crash site objective. Despite heavy security, we were able to obtain some surveillance records of the crash site, as well as small quantities of debris. We should have a project ready for research shortly. We gain the following resources. Nice. Okay. Our counselor was able to obtain some surveillance recordings from the alien footage. Our researchers should analyze it as soon as possible. Okay, and now we're able to undertake alien signatures. Allows factions to detect alien abductions.
Our
on Earth.
presence is growing.
Hey, we got a control point over in Australia. So this is one control point of 3 total in that country. So we're going to set her on repeat.
We still lack support.
And unfortunately, one of our operatives failed to grab another control point. But his chances were pretty low to begin with. But now Chris here doesn't have any more alien activities, so we'll slap him on over here to Australia.
Bringing them to our side.
Get anything. And I'm also going to send this individual here to go investigate, just survey the area.
Initiating surveillance.
See if we can find anything from that weird crash. And we're going to go back to it. Wait, it's gotten lower, hasn't it?
Ready to go.
Reporting in.
So we're going to need to spread...
We'll make our appeal.
We're going to need to spread our public opinion of us. So the legendary coalition, we're at 6%. Most people want to cooperate with the aliens, with the Academy. But they're going down, thankfully. So we're going to go ahead and try to increase our opinion so we can get this control point a little easier. And we'll go ahead and actually see if we can get another counselor. We can. We got 30 influence. Who do we want? Seems we got a judge here that is able to crack down and purge other control points. We'll probably take her for now. Well, I do like people with more loyalty. Well, we'll go with the judge, I think. Because she'll be able to purge people. We'll be able to take control points from people. There's no other real way to take control points from other people, to my knowledge, right now, besides using those purge abilities.
Reporting in.
And we can also defend our interests with her as well, so that'll help just make things a lot easier. And we'll try to grab
Taking control.
Australia. We got a little bit of a boost to our shmoney. So that's from our nations. We're getting 0.014 from the nations that we're messing with. The growing realization that we are not the sole sapient species in the universe is causing many to see their fellow humans in a new light, leading to hopes that we may overcome our capacity for strife to address the alien rival as one people.
Setting a watch.
Okay. So, xenoforms detected in Mashhad region. We detected what appears to be alien microbes and plants in the Mashhad region in Iran. They are thriving and threaten to displace the native biota, which strangely does not seem to be resisting their advances to the degree we would expect. A direct application of force, either via a counselor mission or an army operation, should be able to reduce or even eliminate its spread. It will begin preparations for a research project to better understand the phenomenon. Future notifications like this will appear on the left side. Cool. So the surveillance mission went well. The only reason I knew to do that was because I did play before. But yeah.
We've moved the needle.
Okay. Public campaign's going well over there in Australia. But these suckers right here, they can get out of control if they're not dealt with. Enemy counselor is detected in Ankara region.
We still lack support.
Okay, we didn't grab a control
We
hub.
were unable to establish control.
Didn't grab a control hub, unfortunately.
Ready for orders.
I'm gonna go ahead and assault this, just so it can go away.
Going in hot.
Don't want that spreading. I remember...
Our only hope is to understand what the aliens want with us and determine how to satisfy them without losing our independence.
Yep, there's another faction.
It has
there.
always been true that we must leave the cradle if our species is to survive. If these aliens are indeed hostile, the time to go is now.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, try to get rid of those plants. So whenever I was playing kind of in this area,
Public opinion remains unmoved.
like I did last time, I think the original crash landing was here in
The
China,
LZ is secure.
and it just spread all over China. It was bad. I wish the other factions did a little bit more against it, but they don't seem to right now. But we assaulted the alien life forms, and we were successful, and we wiped out the invasive flora and fauna. So good for us.
We were unable to establish control.
Okay. Our counselor has been spotted in the Sydney region of Australia.
We're taking over.
Okay, cool. We got another control point in Australia. And we're gonna just go ahead over here and just send this person to just grab
Establishing control.
the last control point here in Australia. And then we'll probably move up to Japan to go lay the foundations for that.
Your orders?
Can anyone else
Ready.
broadcast?
Your orders?
No, we just got one person that can raise our stuff. Okay. Also, counselors can undertake organizations here that can increase certain things that we can do. For instance, a lot of these can give some good income bonuses. But for now, I think we're stuck on the lower end because of our financial limitations. I will probably give... Who was it? Was it you? I'll let the judge be a little more aggressive. I'll give her the steel project thing there. But we are too poor to afford anything else, so we'll continue on with our life. Confirm those assignments.
They are not life forms or xenosapiens. They are demons incarnate. They and the traitors who support them will face our judgment.
Okay. These are our objectives too. One thing I did find difficult as I was
Our
doing
case remains unheard.
that tutorial run is these resources up here. I am not exactly sure how to get them besides making a space station.
We failed to take control.
So
We failed to take control.
hopefully...
We were unable to establish control.
Oh my gosh, nobody grabbed anything. Oh, we also have research. Probably should have fixed that. Alien signatures. That'll allow us to see abductions. And we'll go ahead and... So this is global research. There's 3 of them. A lot of people can throw their hat in the ring when it comes to supporting them. And this is like individual research down here. So right now we're focusing this, but we can also give some of our stuff to that thing for the mission to space, which I'm definitely going to support as someone who wants to go to space. Alright, we really need to
What's the op?
get some success going on here when it comes to controlling this nation, so I'm just going to dump quite a bit of influence into that.
Establishing our presence.
And I'm going
Standing
to move
by.
my people over to Japan.
Establishing control.
Actually, I'm going to defend... Nah, not yet. We don't have the whole thing.
Acknowledged.
Then I'm going to do a public campaign over here in Japan. And we're going to try to...
We must persuade the people.
let some stuff
Acknowledged.
up. Okay, we'll continue on.
We believe we can join them as brothers and sisters. If we only convince them we are worthy.
Here comes another faction. So far we have everybody except the initiative, it seems. Okay. We may now appoint our faction's chief advisors. With our management team on board, we may now recruit our core group of advisors to assist our interactions and oversight with nations aligned with our cause. Okay. National investment points for your direct to spaceflight program are increased by 5%. Call in the generals, so that's more military focused, and international aid. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get ready for the spaceflight programs for underdeveloped nations, but the initiative's the only one we haven't contacted
Public
yet.
opinion is moving in our direction.
Hey, there we go. Public campaign in Japan's going pretty well. Just keep this relations tab up. Oh, an alien fleet has been detected. Oh, wow. Okay. So, the Turbulent Sea. It seems that it is quite a ways away from where we are, and it seems like it's coming from like the Jupiter area. So, might have to keep that in mind for the future. It's going to intercept Earth here a little bit. And hopefully it doesn't do anything too bad. But we'll continue on our way while that slowly
We
comes
still
within.
lack support.
You're kidding me. Okay, we're able to undertake military science
Our
labs.
presence is growing.
Hey, we got Australia under our influence. 3 of 3
We were
control
unable
points.
to establish control.
The Surat al-Baqarah teaches that in the creation of heaven and earth a wise people may find the signs of Allah. Let us heed those words and join together as we take our search into the stars. Director Khalid Al-Ashgar from his khutbah at the first conclave of Muslim astrophysicists.
Okay. I don't know about reading all of these, but I'll let you pause and take a gander see. I'm mainly interested about these down here. So this is kind of like the space stuff that we were helping research as well. Okay, we're going to try to grab as much of Japan as we possibly can.
We'll bring this nation to our side.
People are already fighting over it, unfortunately. We're going to defend our interest here in
Securing
Australia.
our interests.
This makes it difficult for them to, like, purge us out of there. But, yeah, hopefully nothing too bad will happen over here in Japan. We're probably going to start clashing with other factions already, but we'll continue on our merry way.
Protecting our interests.
Good. So our interests in Australia are protected as of
The
now.
trick is not to look directly at what you're trying to see. Offset your focal point somewhere to the side of where you think you noticed the movement. At night, the center of your vision doesn't work as well as during the day. I won't try to explain the science to you. What matters is you'll see whatever is out there before they see you. Colonel Hans Castillo, advising conscripts in Colombia.
Okay. So now we should be able to track all alien movement inside the rotation or the orbit of Saturn. And we have another vessel, it seems, inbound to Earth. And this one's coming pretty close to us. They seem to be the same ship as well. But let's focus our head back in where it has to matter for now, unfortunately.
Our cause is unjustified to them.
Okay, still not winning that campaign war over here, fortunately. I do need another counselor that helps. Okay, we found an enemy counselor. I do need another counselor that helps boost public opinion. Okay, we've completed the project for alien signatures. There's no doubt extraterrestrial life has touched down on Earth. The many questions we have regarding its origin, its species, and its intent will have to wait. All that matters now is finding it, by cross-referencing reports of unusual activity in the vicinity of the landing site with similar data for our global intelligence network. We have developed a tracking system able to identify disappearances most likely resulting with alien activity. So we allow factions to detect alien abductions on Earth, mine specifically, I suppose. Okay, our studies of the crash site have determined that a motile sapient life form survived the crash and moved with purpose into the nearby wilderness. We have no footage of the creature, nor any further sighting reports. Worryingly, however, we are receiving reports of strange occurrences in nearby communities, including disappearances of both animal and people. So far, we have no hard evidence that these events are related to the alien arrival, but our agents detect concrete evidence of abductions. We should investigate immediately. Okay. Investigate alien abductions. And we're researching the debris for our counselors found at the site. Okay. Y'all can read all the more. We're going to be able to salvage alien technology. The more we do salvage it, the more we'll learn. Oh, wow. They want us to engage one of the alien assets facilities or a landed UFO. Okay. They get wild out here. We'll continue on through the week. Oh, what's going on? Hello? Oh, select a new project for research. My apologies. Okay. So these 4 right here are repeatable researches just to get that raw research there, but these 2 right here are ones that actually unlock stuff for us. So we're going to go for the alien flora, see what's going on in the grand scheme of things when it comes to what they're doing. They're probably trying to terraform us, I would say. Drop some of their local plants and whatnot, and generally terraform the crap out of Earth and wipe us out in the process, but I'm not helping that global research because it doesn't really do anything I want. I'm just going to focus on our alien flora. Okay.
We still lack support.
Yep. Controlling Japan.
We failed to take control.
Not going too well. I can also, again,
Taking control.
try to...
What's
do
the
that.
op?
I'm going to give this individual money to boost
I will try to sway the public.
a public campaign for us. Washington has an open control point with a good boost income. Let's target it to support our space program. Probably not going to jump on big nations quite yet. I'm going to try to gather a good base of smaller nations that we can develop into bigger, powerful nations.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
Hey, there we go. We raised it. Dang, our public support here was changed by 5% and now stands at 20%. Sheesh. So we got a pretty big boost to our faction here in Japan. Okay. So this spacecraft is transferred into low Earth orbits. Looks quite gross. But now we'll see it kind of slinging across, like, you know, the equator. Seems like the equator, maybe.
We were unable to establish control.
Of
We
course.
were unable to establish control.
Of course.
We still lack support.
Yeah, I know. Fighting for our lives over here in Japan. Some supporters in Libya, it seems. We're going to go ahead and continue on with the boosting our
I will tell our story.
public opinion of us here. It seems to be going up a lot, which is good. This will help us get better control, more control points easier. Well, we'll go ahead and confirm those assignments and just focus down. So there was a crash in China here. Oh, here it comes. Yep, and there it goes. So we're gonna have to go ahead and investigate that in a bit. For a game that was made by, I believe this was the individuals that made the Long War mod for XCOM, definitely recommend that game. This is a pretty impressive game so far. I really enjoy it, and it's only in early access still, which I am going to be super excited to find out what they do with this game if it's just an early access, because so far it's quite impressive. Okay, we can do the Energy Lab project.
We hold no sway in their minds.
That really sucks. I invested a lot of money into that funding campaign.
The dreamer in me wants to believe it would bring a golden age of advancement and prosperity for all mankind. But I'm a realist. I know better. Any race advanced enough to find us would be advanced enough to end us, likely without even regarding us. Commander Fiona Ayawade, NATO Symposium on First Contact.
And then here's the extra stuff, if you want to read it. Okay, we unlocked a bit of technology there. I guess. Just policies when it comes to First Contact, and we can also research clandestine cells, which give us another counselor, which will give us a little more income.
We failed to take control.
Yeah.
We've gained significant support.
Hey, we finally got a control point in Japan. Good.
We were unable to establish control.
Unfortunately, we failed the other ones. So there's quite a struggle over here for Japan. We are going to, again, ask for your donation. We're going to try to raise public
Making our
opinion
case.
and get some control points. So 50% of the population seems to be torn, well, unaligned. But we'll try to get that last control point, and then we'll start pushing those other factions out of Japan. And we'll just hold on to that for now, because Japan has launch facilities that give us boosts to, well, boost. Okay, we're going to grab clandestine cells in a little bit.
Our cause is unjustified to them.
It's a shame. Okay, there's some new tech here. We have outpost tabs. This will allow
We
us
still
to
lack
get
support.
a huge...
We failed to take control.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
We failed to take control.
This will allow us long-term presence in space, as it said. So we'll probably throw our hat in that ring. Give 50% of our science for that. Well, now that I think about it, let's not give all of our science to that. Let's give 75% to us and 25% to that. And we're still struggling out here to try to take Japan. It's the last control point. I wonder who's going to get it first. We're going to go ahead and take
Your orders?
Chris off of this and go investigate that
We'll see
alien
what we
activity.
can find.
Because we're not doing so well over there. But we'll go ahead and continue on. I haven't used the armies yet, but I'm quite interested to see if
Our case remains unheard.
you can invade another country and just gain a control point by force.
Recon complete.
Okay, we investigated the alien crash site. Gave us a small bonus to our xenobiology research.
We were unable to establish control.
Of
We
course.
were unable to establish control.
Of course. We'll get... Not Chris.
I'm here.
Someone who can survey.
Standing by.
Only he can
Ready
survey.
for orders.
We'll send him over here to survey
Eyes
the
up.
location, see if any of those plants landed. And we'll put Chris back on trying to grab this control point.
We'll be running this place in no time.
We'll keep it low. It'll be a low chance, but we'll try to do a grab on it. Okay.
Surveilling target area.
Okay, so there is some alien life forms that did land in that crash.
Public opinion remains unmoved.
As usual, having a difficult time taking Japan.
We're taking over.
Hey, there we go. Got a control point in Japan. Now we can start.
Mission abort.
Now we can start trying to push these other factions out of Japan. And we'll get him to assault those alien life forms.
We're going in.
Make sure
Where
they
to?
stay away. We'll crack down on... Yeah, this faction went on.
Turning up the heat.
This will just essentially
At your service.
kind of remove their defenses if they have any, and it'll make it easier to get rid of them. Should we get New Zealand? Do they have... They don't have anything really. Who's next? Who's next? I don't really know. We have someone here that is free. Do I want to start influencing China, maybe? Not exactly sure. I kind of want to stay here in the Pacific, but I also don't want any of these nations that don't have a space program already. Probably try... For now, I'll advise... Japan.
Offering assistance.
We'll have him just do that mission while we
Offering
decide who's
support.
next. This will increase the nation's research output. Hopefully he'll be able to kill this alien life forms.
Targets lost.
Really? The crackdown mission failed. Go ahead and repeat that.
Our case remains unheard.
Okay, well that's fine.
Target destroyed.
Good. We're able to get rid of those aliens. I know there's another spaceship inbound, so we're gonna have to be careful about that.
I'm here.
We'll defend targets, or defend our interest in Japan for now,
Securing our control.
in case anyone gets a little uppity. And it doesn't look like they're defended, so
At your service.
let's just go ahead and purge. Never mind, we'll go ahead and crack down. And we'll
Going after
spend a
their
little
people.
influence to make sure that that works. Because I'd like to keep
I will help them.
Japan.
Securing our interests.
Okay. We are defending our interest in Japan now, so it'll be a little more difficult to get rid of us. We've secured a foothold.
We've neutralized their key people.
Good. And now we've cracked
Public
down on them.
sentiment is increasingly with us.
So next turn we should hopefully push some of them out. Purge. Get rid of them. I want to at least make a standard of like at least 80%.
Targeting their position.
Standing by for orders.
You can inspire somebody to increase their loyalty. Who has low loyalty? Well, the man himself. I also am not sure about loyalty. They seem to... I don't know.
Offering
Seems to
counsel.
never... Like, it has a question mark by it because we can never know how much loyalty they actually have, but... I guess I'll keep him advising
Lending my
Japan.
expertise. I will help them.
I need more people that can... Well, I guess not. I was thinking I might need more people to
We hold no sway in their minds.
push people out, but typically there's a cap here, so you're not just land grabbing everything. Oh, there's some objections reported in India, so we're gonna have to go figure that out.
Our associates are now in charge.
Okay, we've purged them out and we've taken the control point. So now we have 3 control points of the 4, and we're gonna need to get rid of
Where do you need me?
the next hooligans. We're gonna crack down on them, and it seems like they are quite ready to defend themselves, but I'll try to spend some influence
Targeting
to
their key people.
do it. I'll send
Where to?
Chris here to go investigate
We'll
the alien
recon the site.
activity, and we'll see what's going on with these alien abductions. And
Reporting in.
Are there any other alien activities? Nope. Okay. We will continue on then, I guess. I'm also going to scan in Japan just to see if there's
Initiating recon.
budgie wudgie.
On Overwatch.
Okay. Did he find anything? No, not really. Okay. The Indo-Pacific region will be mine.
Every circumstance is an opportunity. Our test is to recognize and seize it.
Okay. This is the last faction here that we were able
The
to
people
see.
will come to our side.
Good.
They slipped away from us.
We're going to go ahead and continue that mission. Okay, the Alien Floral Project was completed. So there was a finite amount to be gleaned from our study of the vegetative life form we have dubbed xenoflora, but not a lack of trying. The issue is that we have thus far been unable to fully crack its genetic makeup, for elements thereof are so, for lack of a better word, alien, as to be thoroughly inscrutable to us at the present time. Neither have we been able to divine any clues as of its origin, other than to say it's most certainly not of Earth. While we have previously observed some correlation between xenoflora growth and alien crash sites, causation now seems highly probable. Even its behavior supports this conclusion. It spreads faster than any terrestrial flora, or even fungus, and with eerie, almost machine-like regularity. To suggest that the xenoflora has been in some way genetically altered, or even wholly designed, would not be unreasonable hypothesis. If left unchecked, it could very likely colonize our region in record time, preventing the growth of all other flora To what end we do not yet know. It would therefore be prudent to find a way to eliminate the organism spread, whether through military or biological means. I can't attest to that. That stuff really gets out of hand. But let's go ahead and do a energy lab. These are going to be habitation things that we can kind of just put on space stations that we will eventually make. But for now, we are kind of stuck.
We found something.
Okay. So we've completed the investigation of alien abductions. Our counselors investigated some of these reported abductions, interviewing residents and local authorities. The local government continues to deny that anything has happened, and in fact, it has done its best to actively hinder us. Though we have no proof as yet, we suspect the other organizations are pulling strings to block our investigations. Despite the obstacles, our counselor has confirmed that a small but statistically significant number of people and animals have gone missing in the area since the alien crash landing. This is disturbing news. Many among our faction had clung to the hope that despite their secrecy, the intentions of the aliens towards our species might be benevolent, or at least neutral. These apparent abductions leave little chance of that. But what is their purpose? Well, I'd imagine they are trying to figure out how to kill us, but we can research alien methods now to kind of understand them better and what they're doing. Okay, and that new project is now available to us. Okay. So
ready for orders.
Chris was able to check out those thingies. And we can contact somebody. Nice. Open diplomacy. Can I set a national policy for anybody? Do you have a national policy to set? Nope. You do not. Well, there's not a whole lot Chris can do besides try to control another nation. I guess it's time to decide who we want to control. Not a chance in South Korea. Not a frickin' chance. I want to keep it in this region. The Philippines, maybe? No. New Zealand's out of the question. Guatemala would certainly... Well, El Salvador. Actually, Panama might be nice to have. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll probably... try to attempt El Salvador here.
Bringing them on board.
And that'll be our first minor nation. In the grand scheme of things. And then we'll go ahead and not protect our interest here. Wait, we can try to control the nation? Oh, that's Afghanistan. I see. We'll go ahead and try to inspire...
I'll speak with them.
Just get a little more loyalty going around. And do we have any other organizations? Assault alien nests. Oh, I see. We are good for now. We'll continue on our way.
I couldn't get through to them.
Okay. Couldn't inspire our counselor.
Our cause is unjustified to them.
We lost their trail.
Damn. I need to repeat that mission. We're getting a little bit of
still
boost
lack
here.
support.
Go ahead and retry that El Salvador mission. And I guess that's from Sydney. Okay. The initial global upheaval in response to the alien arrival has calmed somewhat, with various political and economic interests recognizing that whatever the aliens are doing, the end of the world is not immediately upon us. With a sense of emergency fading, entrenched power structures are reasserting their authority, and humans are spending more time worrying about each other than about the aliens. In short, our moment to strike quickly is passing. Our counselors report that their missions are taking longer to plan and conduct as they must navigate the old protocols for travel, security, and international contacts. We can still move forward, and some of our missions will have a greater impact as well as we spend more time on them, but everything will take longer to accomplish now. Okay, so now the game's gonna transition to a more monthly approach, I do believe. Oh, also need to make sure that these individuals are on some sort of mission. We're gonna go ahead and try to inspire Chris. Why not?
I'll make sure they're on our side.
I'll go ahead and do that. I'm also going to check up on our policies here. So we have a design policy here, and that'll be how basically the, how to say, country will focus its efforts. And this, I'll name this civilian development. And I'll make sure that this focus doesn't do anything besides, like, the essentials. Just double checking that what I did last time was right. Yep. I think this is what I'll do. And I'll just apply that to Japan and Australia as of right now. And I'll just check the nations to see how they feel about that. Priorities. Okay. Annoyingly, certain things need to have a certain amount of stuff like welfare and spoils. They unfortunately need to have a certain amount dedicated to them, or generally they'll just not be happy about their lives. And I wish I could modify certain things, but it doesn't seem like I can. Hello? Okay. I'll go ahead and do this again. Spoils, funding, boosted mission control. Okay. Civilian dev. Okay. Civilian development will be changed. Okay. Is this enough? Are they happy? Spoils could be better, but I'll just bump that up in one area. That should fix it. Okay. And spoils needs to be fixed here as well. As does welfare, unfortunately. Dang. I'll just keep those like that for now. Okay. And then spoils will be pushed up like that, and hopefully everything should be going up and develop better. Okay.
I don't think I changed their mind.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thanks so much. Dang, come on, my guy. Okay, so we had another alien vessel transfer to low Earth orbit, as seen by the purple there, and they're probably going to crash, as they did, into Africa, South Africa. I'm sure we're going to have to deal with
each
that.
passing day, humanity shatters the boundaries of the possible. It is our certain destiny to move mountains at the touch of a button. We need only the will to do so. And your generous investment, of course. Chairman Soren van Wyk, opening remarks during Western Armory's annual earnings call.
Okay. We'll have a little fusion reaction. Okay, superconductors, magnetic force manipulators, mass drivers, vacuum, electrostatic principles. Okay. Technology.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
Public campaign. Good. Wunderbar.
Targets got away.
Oh my gosh, come on. down. I'm gonna have to spend some influence on her next time so we can push these guys out. They seem to be jumping around in the Indo-Pacific region as well.
Our supporters are in place.
Okay, cool.
Cleaning things up.
So we got El Salvador. We'll go ahead and tell you to do civilian development, and we'll bump up. Dang. 44%? That is ridiculous. That is crazy ridiculous. Holy moly. Dude, that is absurd. Okay. Economy, I would like to have developed. That is just absurd. We'll keep it like that for now. So spoils pretty much essentially is like feeds the bourgeoisie, I guess, or the socio-economic elites. And if they're not happy, then there's some debuffs to things overall. So it is unfortunate, but I do see it being a realistic means of, you know, diplomacy when it comes to keeping your stuff in line. We'll go ahead and get Chris to
investigating alien site.
Research that downed UFO site over there. And we'll hopefully find out if anything weird is happening. I'm sure there's a alien fauna problem that's gonna pop up there.
Ready to go.
This crackdown needs to be better. Like,
cracking down.
We need to actually mess up this person's node. And we will...
Standing by for orders.
What do we want to do here? It's already taken. It's already taken. United States of America? Let's start influencing America. That's a lot of money. Let's just influence America. Normally. We'll give it a 50-50.
I will tell our story.
And we'll try to get a little something over here. I know they give a lot of GDP in this area.
Standing by for orders.
And that guy's taking care of that. Okay. And we don't have anything really to do with that. Do we have any new organizations that we can grab? Get monthly income of influence, and we can get societal research. This research would be nice, so I'm gonna go ahead and purchase that. Give it to Chris, he'll manage that, and we'll continue on with our lives.
Their loyalty remains questionable.
Yeah, I know, man. A lot of our counselors don't have a whole lot of loyalty.
Mum's last years were a blur of doctors and treatments. By that point, every movement was painful. The one thing she loved was her aquatic therapy. Whenever I was home on leave, I'd take her to the pool for hours. Weightless, smiling, free. Commander Fiona Ayawade, during a psychological evaluation.
Okay. We have principles of space warfare that we can research, and we got general infrastructure, I guess, when it comes to fielding zero-G space fleets. Come on, Larissa.
There are two types of people in this world. Those who think only of home, and those who think only of leaving home. Director Khalid Al-Ashgar, Archival Online Dating Profile.
Okay, dating profile. So this is the research that we tried to throw our hat into, and now we can make outposts that orbit the Earth. They can do like special research things from what I've established, or from what I understand, and also from the tips, what the tips say you can sell special ingredients.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
That you get from, you know, colonies on other planets. Okay, now we can do outpost course.
We've hit them where it hurts.
Good. Okay, so we did the crackdown. Now we need to actually purge them out of Japan, and then Japan will be under our control.
Here's what we found.
Okay, we investigated that Alien crash site in Botswana. Good. Now you just scan to see if
setting a watch.
Anything weird's going on.
Standing by for orders.
And you need to purge. Dump all the influence we have into that.
Terminating their position.
One chance.
Ready for my mission.
Should we do the Philippines next? I feel like the Philippines will be a good idea. Everything seems to be going all right over there. Same for this hooligan. Thankfully, this seems to be low. And I'm guessing inequality affects that. Okay, it's counted by welfare, so we'll see. But Chris, what you doing, man? Well, you know what? Heck it. We'll do the Philippines. Why not? And we'll I guess kick the servants out.
Bringing them to our side.
We are getting a little close on. Do we have a chance in America? We do not have a chance in America at all. So I guess we'll pursue the Philippines for now. And if we ever get a chance at America, we'll take it. Okay, we're now able to do interplanetary warships.
Initiating recon. Prepping for the next mission.
Okay, and there is some alien fauna there. It's going pretty well so far. A lot better than my tutorial mission. That fauna really got out of hand.
We've moved the needle.
I'm telling you, like, China was just getting wiped. Okay, there's that energy lab that we've now got. Let's research outpost cores just so we can have that. Mission to the moon. I am a lot more interested in that. So I'll go ahead and really focus on that because I want a moon base. I want a moon base. Come on, kick him out.
Our associates were unable to take control.
Come on.
We failed to take control.
Yeah, we'll just keep going. Hopefully we'll be able to push the resistance out.
I'm here.
Goodness, I hope so. Give it all you got.
Removing our enemies.
Standing by.
You annihilate that alien, please. And we'll continue on. Actually, do we have any other organizations that we can mess with right now? Nope. No, we do not. We'll continue back to it. Okay. The aliens are becoming popular in Indonesia. That's not good. Even the servants are there.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Okay, we're getting a little bit of boost in America. Maybe the... Oh, yay! The Ukrainian-Russian war has ended. Yeesh. What a...
Target secured.
Unfortunate series of events with all that.
The opposition remains in power.
Oh my gosh, dude. Come on. Just kick them out of Japan.
We were unable to establish control.
We're probably going to start investigating Indonesia since they are apparently... Or what it popped up here. Apparently there's alien activity in Indonesia.
Surveilling target area.
So we're going to send Tang to go check that out. Our officer.
At your service.
Chris, do we have a chance in America? Like, literally anywhere? No, we don't. Not at all. Not in the slightest. So they're not going to give us a frickin' chance.
What's the op?
Gonna need you to crack down on that.
Targeting their center of power.
Just get rid of them. Get them out of Japan already.
Eyes up.
Okay. We didn't find anything there. I wish it would... I guess it's understandable. I wish it would do the whole nation, but, like, that's a lot of stuff to cover for one person.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Cool. I'm not exactly sure
We
how...
lost their trail.
Oh my gosh, no, keep cracking down. I'm not sure how public opinion works. Because, like, right now, we have a huge public opinion in America overall, it seems. But, like, getting a control point, almost impossible. We got some new research there, too. But, like, goodness. Look at that. We got
We still lack support.
39% population. Okay, we can get supply depots. There's also some new organizations that we can take a gander, see what they got. Nothing for us, I guess. We'll keep Tang kind of infiltrating the area, see what's up.
Initiating surveillance.
Survey that area. We'll hopefully get a crackdown on that again, and then we'll just spend a ton of influence to try to push him out. And Chris will keep doing the good fight over here in the Philippines, trying to gain control of the control point.
Eyes up.
Okay, nothing too sus is going on. Yep, all my failed missions and all the extra research stuff that was going on over there. Yeah, I mean, we're still going on our way. I'll probably push this video to an hour 30, just cause. I want to get a little bit closer to where I left off and give y'all a little more something for the first episode. Save it up my boost for that space base. You need
Trillions of dollars just sitting up there, yet still the regulators drag their heels. Maybe it's time I treated the president to another golfing weekend. Chairman Soren van Wyk leaked private correspondence.
Okay, so we pumped a lot of research into that mission to the moon, and because of that, we get to choose the next global research. So Ad Astra is a huge, colossal effort, but it's global research, so I mean, ultimately won't affect me. Plasma wave drive. There's a lot of stuff to choose from. I'm gonna go ahead and just put the Ad Astra up there, because it'd be interesting to get, like, you know, orbital, like, settlements and stuff going on. But I will not invest heavily in it. I am going to do as much as I can for the outpost core. And I'll probably dedicate like 1 bit or 25% of my research into that. And I'll call it there for that. We'll continue on.
Public opinion remains unmoved.
Come on, America.
Targets lost.
Come on, Japan. Need to crack down and get those people out of there. Social Science Lab. Cool. Tejas, Dallas, United States of America. You really chunked a bunch
Mission aborted.
Oh? Oh, they just grabbed a bit of the Philippines, unfortunately. Doesn't seem like
Surveilling target area.
there's anything going on over here.
What's the op? On Overwatch.
In Indonesia. Do we even have a chance in America still? We have one chance. 1%. That's...
Putting our people in place.
Let's just send them over there. Like, there's no chance at the Philippines right now.
Initiating recon.
Okay.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
And then the last area we haven't surveyed is over here, so... Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Indonesia. I'm being awfully sus.
Of course there was an accident. Frankly, I'm surprised it took this long. Just get the recovery crew in there to salvage the gear ASAP. Worry about the bodies later. The delays are costing us. Chairman Soren van Beek, Internal Memo.
Yeesh. It is unfortunate to prioritize someone's equipment over someone else's life. Okay, nuclear fission in space will be available.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
Good. America, love us,
They
please.
slipped away from us.
Dude, come on. Like, we need that crackdown mission to work. Tired of wasting my efforts in Japan. It's unfortunate. El Salvador has undergone a coup d'etat. All control points have been reset with the new government in place, and some unrest has abated. Factions that have supported the insurgents by contributing to unrest have a chance to cause control points under new regime. That's annoying. Was it because I didn't do the spoils? Probably.
We failed to take control.
Yeah, I thought so, Chris, don't worry. Just make sure everyone's in line. Australia doesn't have a spaceflight program? We'll focus that. We'll try to get Australia some spaceflight program going. Economy is going okay. We'll bump down a lot of stuff. Funding go low. I want the spaceflight program completed, so we can get a little more boost going. Our efforts in Australia have changed. Okay, let's go ahead and defend
Protecting
our
our
interests.
interests.
Eventually, those fortifications you do wear off.
Ready.
You need to get a lot better at cracking down. Okay, so what influences that role? The monocle stat? Okay. So for counselors, we can increase some of their stuff. And we can increase attributes and stuff. And give them traits. But I'm going to increase investigation. Just so we can get a little more stuff going in terms of that crackdown. Wow, I did not know that she could crack down too. I'll probably give this to you. We'll get a little bit of this. It'll help her get better at investigation and espionage. And
Standing by.
I'll take her and I'll just double down on the crackdown over here. Because I want it to work.
Applying pressure on their people.
Securing our interests.
We laud the Romans for assimilating rather than exterminating other nations. But we should not forget that their siege weapons were terrible things to behold. History is littered with accounts of opponents simply surrendering as they watched Roman catapults approaching their walls. Colonel Hans Castillo guest lectured to officer candidates.
Okay. Okay, mass drivers. Space mining and refining. That is something I want and need. Okay. We've completed outpost core projects, so that will take some time to do. But now we can do... Did we already do the moon base one? Space dock supply depot. Alien methods. Let's go ahead and do alien methods. And I'm going to zoom out real quick and see if we can launch a probe to the moon. Which we can. So I'm going to launch a prospector probe. That'll take 0.5 boost and a little bit of cash. And that'll give us some prospecting information eventually. A stable anchorage orbiting a large body. I guess those are space stations.
Targets got away.
You will repeat that mission.
We lost their trail.
Oh my gosh, crack down on them. Like, how is it so hard? They are fortified. That's frustrating.
We were unable to establish control.
Okay. Control nation mission failure. Be like that sometimes. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can change some stuff real quick. What? Oh yeah, no, let it be custom. I definitely messed that up. So we don't need economy per se. We don't need welfare. Do we need welfare? I don't think we do. We don't need knowledge. We don't need unity. We don't need spoils. Well, we probably do. Just one. But everything else will go solely into the spaceflight program. We will have a spaceflight program, by golly. I don't think we need nuclear weapons, per se. But that'll be a spaceflight focus right there. This will be custom. And I still have to keep all these spoils up. Keep these level 2. See, I don't know, I'm trying to like not put as many spoils into this, but it seems like I'll have to. And just bump. Yeah, seems like I have to keep those up. Okay. Well, whatever.
Where do you need me?
So he has made it a little bit easier for us. Can I give him anything that'll make him crack down on people? Stabilize nation, public campaign, sabotage projects, and assault alien assets. No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay. We'll actually probably give him that thing that'll let him do public campaigns. So we'll purchase that for him so he can do a little something something. And command. I will bump up your espionage. No, your investigation. And you can do investigation as well. And we'll continue on after I boost campaigns here in America.
We must persuade the people.
Yes, we must. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused. Okay. They're cracking down again. Oh. Another alien transport got into low Earth orbit. And crashed in Russia. Okay, we're gonna have to make sure we take care of that as soon as possible. Oh, probe arrives. A probe controlled by the legendary coalition has arrived at Luna and completed its scans. We may now construct bases there with the appropriate colonization technology. Monthly resource production for each site is listed below. Okay. Got a bunch of stuff. And I'll take a gander, see
our cause
what it
is unjustified to them.
We've neutralized their key people.
Hey, that's good. That's good.
Target
that's good.
got away.
No, now we can make the effort to push them out of Japan finally. Gonna dump all the influence I can into that.
We still lack support.
It's okay. It is America. Okay, so we got some alien stuff going on. We'll send him to go investigate.
We'll recon the site.
We're gonna get these two
ready to go.
Lovely ladies to purge all the influence I can right now.
Acknowledged.
Which one has a better chance of succeeding? You do.
We're taking power.
Purge the heck out of
Where
these
do you
guys,
need me?
and I will dump the rest of you.
Dominating the opposition.
Good. Get them out of Japan. I want them gone. We have accumulated sufficient boost to launch Station Command Module to low Earth orbits. I'm good for now. Okay, so it seems these numbers are the values needed to, I guess, increase funding. And it seems like spoils is increasing, unfortunately. It'd be like that, I guess. We'll go ahead and let Japan become allies with Australia, just to keep our people together. What rivalries do we have right now? Russia's a rival. Can you be neutral? No? Not at all? And then North Korea. Understandable, understandable. But we should be able to make this final push and get them out, finally.
Recon complete.
Okay, we investigated the alien activity. We received a small bonus.
Our people have taken control.
Good. So now Japan is ours.
Mission cancelled.
Good, 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 good. Finally.
We failed to take control.
We'll start focusing down America now, I guess. Okay. You're going to defend our interests.
Making things safe for our people.
Japan.
Your orders?
You're going to stand that location you were just at.
Setting a watch.
And
ready for my mission.
You are going to try to get America on our side.
We'll bring this nation to our side.
I'm sure you'll try. Yeah, we're getting closer and closer to develop, I guess, a space program over there in Australia. And the spoils are not quite enough, it seems. Oh, hold on, wait. Since we just took it, all the priorities have been rearranged. But oh my gosh. How much? 20%. Absolutely ridiculous. Holy moly. Why do they need so much spoils? But we'll keep Japan on this for now. What does Unity give again? Okay, it'll give people more happiness towards this, essentially. Can I change civilian? Okay, get rid of that. I'm gonna call this civilian development. Okay. And we'll just hold it there for the meantime, and we'll confirm the assignments.
Securing our interests.
Okay. What?
Initiating recon.
Okay, thank you. And there is alien life over there. Okay. Jeez, so much spoils. That is absolutely absurd. Okay. Alien Methods Project. We have uncovered evidence of multiple livestock abductions sometime before the first correlated human disappearance. It would seem that the aliens have been observing us long enough to understand Earth's biological and social hierarchies. In short, they have steadily worked their way up the food chain. By analyzing patterns, the species, locations, the frequency, and the subtlety or lack thereof, the proximity to settlements of recent disappearances, we can now paint a clear picture of their methodology. So this allows us to detect alien contact with humans. We've completed research methods for aliens. The earlier disappearances were limited to lower order mammals, unremarkable if not for their frequency. The first confirmed human abductions occurred within 14 days of the crash. Since then, they have steadily grown in number. The initial victims were primarily from rural areas and appeared to have been selected semi-randomly, with little in common but for their locations. The second wave of disappearances, however, contained a disproportionate number of individuals of high socioeconomic status. Police chiefs, wealthy business owners, local legislators, etc. The pattern suggests the aliens arrived on Earth with a plan in mind for establishing influence, and that if proceeded to adapt its tactics first to our local ecology, and then to our local structure. That indicates that there is no hope that our visitors' intentions are peaceful. From now on, we must act on the assumption that we are at war. As news of the abductions continues to spread, others are likely to draw the same conclusions. Okay. So there's returned abductees. We'll go for the space dock. Interesting. Okay. Aliens are not playing
We'll be
nice.
ready for new orders soon. We still lack support.
Okay.
We still lack support.
It seems Australia is having a problem with welfare? Or whatever's going on. Like, there is no freaking way that... Like, 100% of the budget's going to welfare, and we still can't fix it. What's happening? Completing the welfare decreases inequality by negative that much. Let's just dump this into the space program. Finish the space program. And then we'll try to keep spoils relatively high. Or, well-ish. Hopefully finish the space program, then we'll deal with the welfare problem. Okay. We're defended there. Australia is defended. So now we can go over here and have a public campaign.
I will try to sway the public.
I'm here.
Good. And we're gonna try to kill
Heading to the LZ.
alien fauna over here in Russia before it gets out of hand. We'll continue on. Oh, welfare is fixed now? What? What's going on over there?
We hold no sway in their minds.
It'd be like that. We are just having a difficult time over here in America.
By the numbers.
Okay, if we kill that alien. Alien base detected. And an alien station was detected. And another alien base
How
was
could
detected.
one so young, coddled as you are by the modern world, begin to understand what war is? I did what had to be done. Closing your eyes and wishing the monster away only makes you an easier meal. Colonel Hans Castillo, during a war crimes trial.
Yeesh. Okay, so this research allows us to track alien vessels and structures anywhere in the solar system and immediately reveal all alien vessels and habitats within our detection range. So this is the alien base, it seems. So they got alien battle stations, fusion reactor, nanofactory, spaceworks, defense array, and that ring core. And apparently there is a site here. Oh, there's tons of alien bases. And it has stuff inside of that. Alien mining complex, core, unknown facility, spaceworks, fusion reactor. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on. But we have this Quaora way out here. We have Victor 7. Oh, that's a big vessel. That doesn't seem normal. Take me to it. Oh wow, this is a big boy. It's a very big boy. That's scary. Well, alright then. Take me back to Earth, please. I'm in danger. Well, everyone, I think that was a good first video. Thank you for joining, and I'm looking forward to continuing on with this. Very excited about this game. Love space games, and I can't wait to get a little moon colony going. Let's see if we can win this. Take the fight to the aliens, resist them. But again, hope you guys can show this video some love by clicking the like. And yeah, don't have much else to say. Thank you, everyone. Hope you're enjoying, and have a good day. Bye.